Hello friends, this is Tim Collins coming to you again with our weekend word, and today I want to talk about kittens. You see, kittens are adorable. Everybody loves kittens. Well, perhaps with a few rare exceptions, everybody loves kittens. They're so cute, they're fluffy, they're so playful, they're so lovable and loving, and they're just kittens. How can you not love kittens? There's an old saying that the biggest problem with kittens is they turn into cats. A lot of people don't like cats. Even people who do like cats can find that some cats can be irascible. They are just not easy to get along with. They're just worthless. They don't do anything except eat and sleep and shed and make enormous clumps in the litter box, and cats can be annoying. And the problem with kittens is they turn into cats. Sin is kind of the same way. There is a progression with sin. James 1:14 says, "But each person is tempted when they are dragged away by their own evil desire and enticed. Then, after desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is full grown, gives birth to death." See, there's that progression. Temptation happens when a person begins to be led away by the things that your flesh, your human body, desires. Now those things are often necessary for life, like food, and so forth. So the desire in itself is not bad, but when you are led away, dragged away by an evil desire, a desire that's not good for you, you're enticed away from what you know you should be doing, that desire, that lust, as King James says, conceives. And the problem is that once conception happens, there will be a birth. When lust has conceived, that desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin. See, that a lot of people think, well, this thing that I'm tempted with, it's a natural desire, it's a part of being a human being, and no biggie if I give into it a little bit, I'm just human. But that is going to conceive. Once conception happens, a birth is going to happen. Something happens from that point. And that temptation conceives, it brings forth, it gives birth to sin, turns into sin. That ugly, awful thing that sends people to hell, because sin, when it matures, always brings forth death. Death is the curse of sin. And so that's the progression. Temptation begins when we're led away, we're enticed, and we allow that lust, that evil desire, to conceive and begin to grow inside of us, and it turns from a kitten into a cat, and before we know it, eventually at some point, that sin causes death, spiritually and physically. The good news is, God says you don't have to live in sin. You don't have to give in to temptation. 1 Corinthians 10:13, "No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can endure it." When you are tempted, you will be tempted. But God has always made an escape. He will not allow you to be tempted beyond something that you can escape from, beyond what you can bear. And with every temptation, He makes sure there is a way to escape if you want to take it. So, don't allow that kitten to be conceived in your life. Don't allow that temptation, that lust to be conceived in your life, give birth to sin, cause you death. Take the way out that God gives you. Well, I hope that you'll be in church somewhere Sunday, worshiping God in spirit and in truth. God bless you. We love you.